entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his act being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy with the satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like Vernon's with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress's eyebrow. And then a soldier
Athens to play an out interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night. First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read out the names of the actors and so grow to a point. Marry, a play's most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver. Ready. Name of part-time board, then proceed. You, Nick Bottom, are set down.
Where shall we three meet again? Under thunder, lightning, or rain?
when the hurly-burly's done, when the battle is lost and won. That will be ere the set sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malcolm.
Pedicles.
Anid. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Haul thou through the fog and filthy air. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisonous rail's throw. Toad that
Thunder, lightning, or in rain.
when the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won,
That will be the ere the set of the sun. Where the place?
upon the heath,
There to meet with
Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
Haddock, call,
Anon. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Round about the cauldron go. In the poison entrails throw. Toad under cold stone. Days and nights is 31. Sweltered venom sleeping got. Boil first if thou charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fill it?
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Donald Bain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say sorry sight.
There's one did laugh and sleep, and one cried, Murder! They did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers, and I addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they had seed me with these hangman's hands. Listening their fear, I could not say amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore I could not pronounce amen when I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us go mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, Sleep no more, Macbeth does murder sleep, the innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the ravelled sleeve of care, death of each day's life, sore labour's bath, balm of hurt minds, great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still I cried, Sleep no more, to all the house, Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more, Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it thus cried? Why, worthy Thane, do you unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things? Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands.
Knight, take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she her attendant hath a lovely boy stole from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won, that will be ere the set of an inch shall stroke, toad that under cold stone, days and nights has 31.
What else I say? 1, 2, why? And 'tis time to daunt. Hell is murky. Fee, my lord, fee, a soldier in a fear. But what need we fear when none can call such power to account? But who would have thought the old man to have such blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. Tomorrow starting. Yet here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you once again, Banquo's buried. He cannot rise from one's grave.
Then meet and join Jove's lightning, the precursors of the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary in sight our running not, seem to base siege and make his bold waves tremble, yea, his trident shake. Not a soul, but felt a fever of the mad and plagued, some tricks of desperation, all but mariners plunged in the foaming brine and quit the vessel. Then all afire with me, the king's son, Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, then like reeds, not hair, was the first man that leaped and cried, hell is empty, all the devils are here.
Be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. What's in a name that which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet? So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself. What man art thou that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
What a jaunt have I? I would thou hast my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee. Speak, good nurse, speak. What haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see I'm out of breath? How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer that. Say either, and I'll stay the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad? What does he say of our marriage? What of that? Lord, my head aches. What a head have I? It beats as it fall into 20 pieces. My back. To other side. My back. Be shrew your heart for sending me about, with catch my death jaunting up and down. My faith, I'm sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Where shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle is lost and won,
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
upon the heath,
There to meet with
Macbeth,
I come, Brayden.
paddock calls. Fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw, toad that under cold stone. Days and nights has 31 sweltered, sleeping venom got boiled through I, the charmed boy.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fireman!
If by your art, my dearest father, you've put the wild waters in this roar, allay them, the sky, it seems, have poured down stinking pitch, and the sea, mounting to thigh, welcomes cheek, dashes the fire out. Oh, I have suffered, with those I saw suffer, a brave vessel, who had no doubt some noble creature in her, dashed all to pieces. Against my very heart
sunk the sea within the earth or ear. It should the good ship, and so have swallowed the frauding souls within her.
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
Oh, woe the day!
No harm. I have done nothing but in care of thee, my dear one, of thee, my daughter.
There a flood, there a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fair queen to do her orbs upon the green. And the cowslips tore her penguins be, in their gold coats, spot to see. Those be rubies, fairy favours, in their freckles live their savours. Now must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang pearl in every cowslip here. Farewell, flow the spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all the elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen not come within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she has as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. But jealous Oberon would have a knight of his train, trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers.
Toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble.
Stimmet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hail broth boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Scale of a dragon, tooth of a wolf, witches mumming more in gulf of the raven sea salt shark. Root of the hemlock ding, Wilkins cheek, dashes the fire out. Oh, I have suffered of those I saw suffer. A brave vessel who had no doubt some noble creature in her dashed all to pieces. Oh, the cry did knock against my very heart. Poor souls, they perished had I been any god of power. I would have sunk the sea within the earth, or ere it should the good ship so have, and the fortune souls within her. Oh, woe the day! More to know, did never meddle with my thoughts. Hast thou met with him? Now, good sweet nurse, why look thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell me merrily, if good, thou shames of the sweet music by playing to me with so sour a face. I am all weary. Give me a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a head have I.
I would thou hast my bones and I thy news. Nay, I come, I pray thee. Good, good nurse, speak.
What haste? Can you not stay a while? Can you see I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath, and thou hast breath to say to me that thou art of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll stay the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad? What say he of our marriage?